Alright. We're gonna go out and get some cops. So we're gonna go up on our law enforcement trivia. You wanna ask him some trivia?
I'm
You're
ready.
not a cop, are you?
No, but I've been taken down enough that I should know this.
Alright, well, we gotta know this for the streets,
let's do it.
man. We gotta know for the streets.
When will you be considered officially arrested? When police take you to the police station for questioning. When you are no longer free to walk away from the police. Or when a police officer says freeze.
Let me tell you something. I got stopped one time,
Yeah.
and they took my driver's license, which amazed me because I didn't even know I had one. I didn't have a motorcycle license, so I didn't know you had to have a motorcycle license to drive a motorcycle. But when they wouldn't let me go,
Damn those cops!
when they
Okay.
when they wouldn't let me go, I decided I was arrested. So I'm gonna say, was it B? When I was no longer free to move, or whatever you just said.
A.
Yeah, okay.
B.
Is that right, or do I get to know yet?
You don't get to know yet.
Okay.
What would happen if the police didn't read your Miranda rights during the arrest? You will be free to go once you get to the police station. You can countersue the police for harassment.
Countersue.
Yeah.
You don't answer for me.
No, I've done that 3 times.
Any evidence they obtain from questioning
Sorry.
you is generally inadmissible in court.
Well, it would be C, but it could also be B. But C is my final answer.
Oh.
They can't use none of that stuff against me.
Before the police can pat you down and formally search you, they are required to ask you for your permission first. They do not need to ask you for permission first. They can check for weapons, or they must tell you that you are under arrest before they can search you.
They can Terry frisk me and check me for weapons.
Don't you have a suspicion? You have to have a suspicion.
That wasn't one of the questions.
Okay.
That wasn't an answer.
So they don't need to ask?
No, they don't have to ask. They can pat me down for weapons.
Okay.
It's called a Terry
This guy
frisk.
answers questions just like a cop or something.
I'm not a cop. Okay. I told you I've just had experience with them.
Right.
Okay,
right.
next.
Hope you're not, man. I got the briefcase full of stuff in the back.
Okay.
If you ask an undercover police, are you a cop? You have to tell me if you are a cop. If he lies and tells you he is not a cop, that is entrapment. True or false?
He does not have to tell you he's a cop.
So is it true or false?
What? Repeat the question. He has. Was the question he has to tell you?
Yeah.
False. He doesn't
Oh,
have
crap.
to tell you.
I just clicked.
What is it true?
You clicked the wrong button. Well, you know at the end that I'm right on that one.
Yeah, you're right.
Everyone has the right to a lawyer. Police are required to assign you a lawyer before they can start questioning you. True or false?
Only if you exercise your rights. They don't have to supply you a lawyer unless you ask for one. But you can only ask for one if they read you your Miranda rights. Else you can refer back to the other question and anything you would admit to that can be thrown out in court.
So is that true?
I don't trust this guy.
What was the question?
He asked it like the cop.
Everyone has the right to a lawyer. Police are required to assign you a lawyer before they question you. So true?
That's kind of a trick question. Repeat the question one more time.
Everyone has the right to a lawyer. Police are required to assign you a lawyer before they can start questioning you. True or
It's
false?
false.
How can you
Only
assign-
if you exercise your rights. That's not a right question.
What does the procedure booking mean? Put your name and information on the book of shame in the police station. A process involving fingerprints, mugshot, and
I've been on that.
all available information entering the system. To schedule a jail cell for your stay in the police station.
B. But you need to start saying A, B, and C because I don't know where you're separating the answers at. But having your mugshot and fingerprints and information enter a system means you're being booked. Or so I've heard.
Okay, when are you allowed to make your phone call? A, before the booking process. B, after the booking process. Or C, as soon as you are in the holding cell.
Who made this? Repeat the choices.
A, before the booking process. B, after the booking process. Or C, as soon as you're in the holding cell.
B. This is the stupidest test I ever heard. They don't have to give you a phone call. Somebody's watching too much TV to be watching this,
Yeah.
making this test.
Cops or something. Bad boys.
This
bad
one's
boys.
dumb too.
Bad boys. Bad boys. What you gonna
Who
do?
can pay for your bail? Your family and friends only.
Bad boys.
Your family, friends, bail bondsman only.
When they come for you.
Or your family, friends, bail bondsman, and you.
Anybody.
Even you.
You didn't separate them.
Okay.
Anybody. Who can pay your bail? A. What's the answer?
Your family and friends only. B. Your friends, family, bail bondsman only. Or C. Your family, friends, bail bondsman, and you.
It's C, but it's also D. Anybody that wants to come in there and pay your bail. This is a stupid. Who wrote this script?
I don't know.
Come on.
Police officers may not leave their assigned areas except in emergencies or when ordered to do so by a supervisor. True or false?
I've seen them leave their assigned areas all the time. When the supervisor allows them, I don't know what the answers were.
Rat
You didn't
man.
separate them
He's
again.
a rat.
True or false?
He's a rat.
They can only leave when the supervisor approves it. What'd you say?
Police officers may not leave their assigned areas except in emergencies or when ordered to do so by a supervisor. True or false?
True.
How do you know that?
Police must have reasonable suspicion to stop your vehicle. Which one is not a reasonable suspicion? A. A broken taillight. 2. B. The color of your car is light purple. Or C.
Purple. Okay.
Or see what?
Loud noises coming from your exhaust.
Your car's purple.
Why is your car purple anyway?
That was a dumb question.
That's kind of suspicious.
What is an arrest warrant? A. Legal document issued by the chief of police at a police station. B. Legal document written by arresting officers to further investigate crimes. Or C. Legal document issued by a judge or magistrate for the purpose of a lawful arrest.
C. What number are we on?
You got 10 questions correct out of 11.
No, you missed the one, remember?
You got it all right.
How many did I get right? How many did I get it right?
10 out of 11 it says, but you got them all.
Because you pushed the wrong button? So how many did I get right out of 11?
11?
This biker's a badass, man. He
And it
knows.
says you're an honorable police officer.
I'm not a cop. I've just been around them a lot.
This guy's a badass, man. He knows the
Turn it
cops
off.
in the streets.
Turn it off.
He knows a badass in the street. Yeah, he knows them.
Turn it off.